Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Shut Door, or Door Shoulda Come Back to episode 33 of Direwolf20's 1.19 mod pack, and today we are getting into Ad Astra. So, this mod pack has one space mod, and that is Ad Astra, and we're going to get into this. Of course, there are some things that are different, and I'm hoping everything will go decently here. First off, we need to get a fuel refinery, which is this thing right here. So, a fuel refinery is basically how you get fuel, right? Makes sense? And we're going to need some steel plates. So I've actually went ahead and made some steel from Mechanism, because that's the only steel you can actually make in here. I made more than this, by the way. Some of it's in the system. But we're actually going to use this multi-servo press to make... Oh, no, I can't make steel plates in this, can I? That is odd. I thought I could. I think the only... Well, no, actually it says... Oh, immersive engineering steel. Okay, so this is just an error. Of course. There's quite a few errors in this mod pack, and this is another one. So we actually can only make it either by getting a pressing metal press or a mechanical press. And I don't want to do either of these things. So what I'm going to do is kind of just waste a little bit of resources and get I don't think I really want even to do that. So engineer's hammer. Let's just go for a few of these here. It doesn't really matter which steel plates I go for, but we're just going to grab 4 stacks of that. That should work. And now we need to get the fuel refinery. All right, so let's craft this bad boy up. And we're actually going to place this right over here. I actually have a flux point that we can use. I hope this will work. So we're just going to put this in the ground right here. Flux point. Okay, so that is working. Awesome. How does this thing work? Well, first off, I have so many particle effects. That's okay. I have a crude oil jumbo tank with 760,000 millibuckets, which is 760 buckets. And we're actually just going to pump this into it. Let's actually go pipes, not fluid. I was about to type at fluid for some reason. We'll do this, and we should be able to grab a wrench here and basically just start pumping this in here, which will get fuel, okay? We'll actually want to get another jumbo tank and put that probably right about here. Can this actually... So I don't think this actually has any way to pump out fluid. So we're just going to grab... I guess I have everything, right? This has... I guess that doesn't need one, but that's all right. So we're just going to put this... If I can place the right things here, this and this, disable this, enable that, and this should accidentally got crude oil in it. Dang it. I figured that was going to happen. All right, so we should be good there. So we're pumping fuel. So why do we need fuel? Well, fuel is what you use to launch the rockets, right? We'll get into the rockets and stuff in a second, but I think fuel was my first concern. So you'll need enough fuel, which is 3 buckets, I believe. Let's actually look. So Ad Astra. So this actually has 3,000 millibuckets of fluid. So 3 full buckets. So you'll need 6 buckets for actually getting to the moon and back. Of course, we can do the temp pad if we wanted to, but I think I want to get enough fuel just to last us a while here. So you can see that we have 20 buckets in here. I'm going to actually pick this up, and I'm going to grab another tank. I want to actually grab Mechanism's basic tank here and just make a better tier. And this actually should be better for what we need. And then we'll just switch this. We'll let this thing fill up. I think this is actually... How many buckets is that? 64? So let's get that to 64 buckets. We'll let that fill while we're here. So the other thing we need is a oxygen... Let's see, what is it called? Oxygen loader, I believe. Which actually is the way we get oxygen in some oxygen tanks. Okay, so it looks like we also need an iron rod or two, which is iron plates. So iron, I should be able to take and get plates from this. This should be fine. So we'll just speed this bad boy up a little bit here. How much steel did I actually make? That's another thing. So I made 687 steel ingots. That's fine. So let's grab some steel rods. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And then we'll grab the oxygen containers, which is this. Let's throw these steel plates in here for right now, and the steel ingots, iron. We'll grab what's left in here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're actually going to craft a few extras because we will need these on the actual trip here. So let's get this set up here. Because oxygen is important. Also, we're losing the armor, by the way. Like, we have to remove my armor, which is my basic mode of flight. So we're going to go in without flight. I think this is actually going to be a bit fun. I wonder how this is going to be, because we're going to kind of experience the mod, how it is intended, but also not fully, because we are going to be cheesing it a little bit with having so many overpowered tools in the first place, right? So how does this work? Well, first things first, we need a sink. A sink is going to be very important because you need water. And actually, where is my other sink? I know I have a sink sitting around. I think it's downstairs somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, right here. It's because I was using it for brewing. So let's go back up to the house. And we'll put this down right here and just do fluid pipe, get rid of that, do this. So water is put in here and oxygen is outputted, okay? So what I'm curious about is if I grab laser IO, I kind of want to make a quick system here of being able to pull in and push out tanks, right? So if I do this, and let's actually grab a ender chest. We need actually, if I can type here, we actually need one that is a solid color. So let's see if we have any other colored wool. So we've got 2 green wool. Let's actually no, let's just go gray. So we need one of these, and then we'll need an ender pouch. So ender pouch, I believe is what it's called. It might not be. It might be an ender bag. Nope, it is an ender pouch. So we'll grab one of these. Oop, am I out of leather? And then let's grab this, and we'll go wool. We'll just grab a gray one. There we go. So what I want to try to do here is basically insert. That's an energy card. I made the wrong things. Hold up. I don't need energy. At laser IO card. I need item cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So insert. We're going to do insert on channel 1. And then export on channel 1. And then, of course, let's grab some overclockers. And we're actually going to also need filters. I guess let's grab those as well. So, right-click here, here. We actually want to fill up one of these tanks real quick. Which I don't remember which one. Okay, so it's this tank, this one here. So we need to see if we can actually do this. So extract, right-click, full tank, match NBT, and allow this, well, actually it doesn't matter about transfer amount, right? We just want it to be quick. Okay, so this actually isn't even connecting. So that looks like it's a problem. I was hoping I could do this, but I really doubt that I can actually do this, right? So where did that go? So it's right here. So let's try the bottom of this. So down, extract. I'm going to assume I'd have to use the bottom of this. So let's actually disconnect this for a second. So this, extract. No. It looks like we're probably out of luck doing this. I was kind of hoping I could make like an automated refilling system for this. But yeah, it looks like it won't actually push to that. So let's actually try one more thing here. Which is putting it over on this side. No, okay. All right. Well, there goes that plan. I tried. Just experiment, you know? I will toss this and all of this stuff back in here for right now. I'll clean it out later. I really do need to clean out some of this stuff anyway. So, actually, we need some pipes. We need that energy pipe back. And we can take this with us, I would assume. Just get up a flux point. We should be fine. I was just hoping we could actually just not have to worry about that. But all right. So, what do we need these oxygen tanks for, and why so many, right? Well, because we actually need to make a spacesuit. To make the spacesuit, we'll need an oxygen gear. Let's grab that. And we can't make the netherite one because it needs ostrium, which actually is an ore that is found somewhere else. I don't actually remember. I don't think it actually tells you. But it's found on another planet, basically. That's what we need to know, right? So we now need to make the spacesuit. So we got spacesuit. Let's actually just look up Ad Astra here so we can actually look up suit. Space. Okay, there we go. So there is orange tint. There we go. The space leggings and the space boots. Okay. Man, do I really? Okay, fine. So this is what the getup looks like, right? And actually, quickly before I forget, you can actually take this and throw it in here to fill up oxygen. Of course, throw it in the right slot. And we'll have a whole bunch of other oxygen tanks to fill. I like how it just completely fills them all at once. That is a pretty cool mechanic. Instead of just waiting. Okay, so it's actually just filling it up here. No, it's not. Okay, that's weird. It's a pretty interesting mechanic when it works, right? So, think for now. We're going to toss this armor here. And then hopper. All right. So on the top left, you can see that we have full oxygen. Of course, that is kind of overlaying one probe, but that's okay. So we have every tank full. We have a full fuel tank. Okay. And we're actually just going to take all of this stuff. We'll grab another flux point here. Also, I love how nice is showing up down here, and my bar is just stretching across the screen. All right, so flux point. So flux core, flux point. So we'll take this. Actually, I want to grab one of these other backpacks here, and just kind of have. Well, actually, no, I have the occultism satchel. Is that still configured? Yes. Okay. We can actually just throw everything in here. The rocket will have storage on it, by the way, but it's like 6 slots, so I'm not going to worry about that too much for right now. All right. So we'll need to get to the rocket. How do we get to the rocket? Well, we need a NASA workbench. A NASA workbench isn't that expensive, so we just need a steel block. So let's go steel block. All right. And I should have bookmarked this. A there, crafting table. And also AE2 should work in the moon, like on the moon. So that's going to be cool. And we're just going to place this down. So how do we make a tier 1 rocket? All right, this is going to be fun. Ad Astra. So we'll need to get the tier 1 rocket, which is 6 steel blocks, 2 steel tanks, 1 steel engine, 4 rocket fins, and a nose core. Okay, got that? Wrote that all down? Because I didn't. We'll go for it. Okay, so you do get 4 out of this. So we'll need 6 steel blocks. Hopefully these are ore dictionaried. Because if not, then we're not going to the moon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I mean, not ore dictionary, by the way. That doesn't exist anymore. I mean, like, actually just able to be used. Cube.js is what they use to control all that stuff, and I don't know if it's working. So, fully. Nope, we need that. Steel tank. We need 2 of these. And then the steel engine, which needs an engine frame, which needs more iron rods. Iron rods for days. All right, engine frame. That can actually be tossed in there. Engine fan, that can be tossed in there. Steel engine, awesome. All right, so we toss in all... Oh, we need the nose cone. Hold on. We need the nose cone, which has got a lightning rod on the front of it. That seems safe. And we'll go with this. Okay, so this, these, this, tank, and a tank. Steel rocket, or tier rocket. Tier 1 rocket. Man, goodness gracious. And then we need a landing pad. Okay? Pad? Launch pad. There we go. So we need more iron plates. Man, I love that texture from thermal, that it just like couples up. That is so cool. All right, so we actually need 2 of these because we need one to launch and we need one to go home, right? So let's keep that in mind. So, oh man, I'm trying to fly. I really am. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hope. I am He-Man. I love it. Okay. Let's put this down. Let's put the rocket on top of it. Let's grab out our fuel. Nope. Can't go anywhere. So is it shift click? Okay, it's shift click. All right, and I need a bucket. I need actual buckets. So, bucket. All right, I'm excited. Oh, nope. That also might be why. Here, hold on. How do I change that? Come on. I always forget how to change this. There we go. All right, so now I can place it 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And we'll take these buckets with us. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of all this stuff. All right, so I think I'm good to go. I think we're ready to launch to the moon. This is going to be cool. All right, so I'm actually curious. Can I... You can see my little backpack. All right, let's press space here. And we're going to go to the moon. I really... This is cool. Okay. I want to kind of see this from outside. All the particle effects for days. We're just going straight up. Goodbye, home. This is so cool. There's me. I think I'm on the wrong F5 perspective, but it's okay. This is going to take a minute, apparently. Hopefully I got everything, and I didn't forget something. Okay, so solar system, Earth, moon. All right. So you can see here that we have different things. So I could go to Earth's orbit. There's a space station that we can craft. We need Desh ingots. Desh ingots, I've seen them before, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's actually go to the moon. Let's click the moon, and let's see what happens here. So we're coming down. We're slowly descending, I think, right? I hope this doesn't kill me. That'd be pretty sad, wouldn't it? Okay. All right, we're here. All right, we got low gravity. Space suit took some damage from that. All right. And you can see we are depleting oxygen. Ooh, what do we got up here? What are you? All right, let's out of F5 this here. Hope you are attacking me. Why are you attacking me? All right, you are going to be difficult to take care of. So let's actually take care of this a little bit here. Yoink. Okay, so arrows aren't affected on this. What did I just get? Ice shards? We can make ice. Cryo freezer to make cryo fuel. Cryo fuel. What in the world is cryo fuel used for? We're kind of going into territory that I don't fully know. All right. Cryo fuel. So I would think it'd be a good idea to take this thing out. Also, I completely forgot torches. So let's actually... normal torches will not work in this environment, by the way. I don't actually know if copper torches will, but we can check. No, they will not. I mean, they still do, but they don't. Let's actually just grab a mega torch. And then a lantern. So if we actually grab soul torches, I believe is what they suggest that you grab. Yeah, because these actually work. All right, so let's go down in this cave and let's see if we can find any ore. We need to start being quicker about this probably. So, okay, so we got something. Is that moon cheese? Let's see. I called it. Oh, I was actually kind of kidding, but I called it. There's soul soil up here. That's kind of interesting. So we got cheese. Awesome. And I don't know what's like creatures are here. We also have got like moonstone. I don't think this does anything different. I think it's just like normal cobblestone. Man, the gravity's going to be odd. All right, scanner this bad boy. Let's see what happens. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so we got moon cheese, moon cheese, moon cheese, moon cheese. I don't fully know what we're looking for. Oh, there's moon dash ore. That's what we're looking for right there. That is what we are scoring for. I'm just going to go straight for it. Yes, this is kind of cheesy using the whole scanner thing, by the way, but at the same time, I don't want to be here forever. So we got moon iron ore. There's the dash ore that we're looking for. We're just going to mine that all up. All that goody. So cheese, dash. Let's go for it. I like how they use some vanilla blocks here, though, with the soul soil. Alright, so we got moon iron ore. We can just gobble this all up here. Also, if I really wanted to, I could silk touch this dash ore because it is actually crushable. But I'm going to just mine it. I mean, I could still 6 times it, but if I wanted to, I could just go for the pure ore form, but I'm just not going to do that. Alright, we can go for more moon cheese. That's okay. I don't really think there's a good purpose for moon cheese besides cheese blocks. Cheese blocks are useless. But cheese can be used in recipes, I guess, so that's cool. I don't think there's actually anything from Ad Astra that's in here. But you can make crab ragoon. So, I mean, nifty. Alright, and we got iron, more dash. I kind of wonder what happens when we mine far enough down. Like, I would just fall out the other side. That'd be pretty funny. There's moon ice shard ore. So I'm guessing ice shards are important to some degree. But dash ore is what I'm looking for, because I want to get a space station and stuff for the Earth. I think that sounds pretty cool. I really got nothing. Oh, here we go. We're just falling. Oop. Hey, that's not very kind. I didn't come here to get shot at by you, fools. You mere creatures of the night. I really just keep trying to fly, by the way. It's so weird that I can't. But it'll be alright. We'll get over it. And I don't know what planet we have to land on to actually get the stuff for the netherite and upper tiers of armor, or for spacesuits. Alright. So we're just... Ooh, there's something over here. Is those like mountains? That's glass. Let's go up. Well, I guess how much dashed ore did I get? 42? We can 6 times that back at the base. Let's go for a little bit more if we're near it. I'm curious. Does my ring of above actually work here? No. Okay. It was worth a shot. Let's just go up. I really just wish I could use my... like, I'm really wanting my light. I was going to create an angel ring, but I don't have any actual elytras left. I've used them all, which is on me. Kind of didn't think about using all of them. I didn't think I'd ever need an angel ring. And, well, apparently I should have grabbed one sooner or later, just for emergencies, but I think this is going to be fine. Ain't the end of the world. Also, I don't know how oxygen tanks work in our inventory. Okay, so if I just right-click with one, it'll actually autofill our tanks. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let me get back to the surface here. Alright, so I'm back at the surface. I turned around and I found one of these structures. So I was kind of curious what this was. Okay, we have the speed on my bow, so let's just hold this for right now. Nope. These guys look peaceful. Oh, these are like little villagers. Okay. So they actually do trade some stuff here. Let's just cycle through their trades. I like how this works for them. So nothing too interesting. So you actually will trade space parts, spacesuit parts, armorer. Huh. It's not like I come here with emeralds. Ooh, dash plating. Ooh, should I? You have a whole bunch. Can I look at this? Like even, does this do anything? Is this actually useless? Yeah, that's kind of useless. It's just decoration now. Let's actually see. Emeralds. We're just going to put some of the moon cobblestone away here. So, for you, if I just grab the most expensive piece... Actually, let's just grab two. Let's just grab it all. We'll grab another pair. And we can just void a pair of these. Perfect. You actually will trade dash for that. Let me grab a bell. And I'm not really scared to waste emeralds here. Kind of checking out what's he's trading. Okay, you do not trade that like that high, man. Like your trades are kind of crap already. This is probably a waste of time, but that's okay. We'll just we'll void this stuff, right? I'm really too worried about voiding a lot of this anyway. Alright, what else did you get? Nothing good? Alright, I'm gonna give up on him. Oh, we got an upstairs. What do we got up here? A whole bunch of books. Bookshelves. We got a loom. Bookshelf. Ain't nothing up here. Alright, what's upstairs? You've got the Lunarian. So it looks like he's just jobless. Oh, we got some dash and a launch pad and a better helmet. That's pretty cool. So yeah, you guys kind of just trade the same stuff as like normal villagers, just a little bit weaker. So here's all their beds. Let's go up here. I love how they're using the soul lanterns here as well. That's pretty cool. Yep, soul torches, iron bread. Ooh, there's actually more stuff up here. Don't really need the moon sand. Moon cheese, dash ingots. Kind of ignoring some of this stuff here. There's a dash block right there. There's a little creature just standing on top of this. Moon cheese, bread. Let's actually just toss this in here. But the dash block should be able... Yeah, perfect. So we actually have some dash ingots. All right. I mean, what do we do now? Like, I know what we need to do, right? Like, we need to go for the next tier of rocket so we can actually go further. So we need 6 full blocks of dash. A dash tank, which is, what is it? 5 plates. So 5, 10, 13 whole pieces. Where the heck did I just get seeds from, man? Shouldn't be getting seeds. It's kind of strange. Here, let's just toss these in here because I don't really want seeds. All right. So ice shards. I still don't know what cryo... So there's a cryo freezer. Converts ice shards into cryo fuel. What is cryo fuel? Let me actually look this up real quick. All right, so quickly here, we are actually building up a moon base. I think that sounds like a really good option just so we have a place to hunker down. There is a dungeon inside of the moon. I don't actually know really anything about it. There's not really any documentation that I know of. I don't think there's like a book or anything that actually explains this. Oh, there actually is. Let's actually see. Kind of just curious. I don't know if this is actually what I'm thinking it is, but if it is, that's awesome. Okay, so there is actually a guide on here, and I didn't actually notice that. I wish there would be like a naming convention, you know, for guides. Like, hey, this is Ad Astra guide. Like, I don't need nothing fancy, just so I can look up the word guide in the mod's name and just find it, you know. But sometimes I just don't look. All right, so right now we are making an airlock and then a 9x9. A 9x9, man. I am doing it for the first time in a long time. I don't think I've made a 9x9 on this channel. And if I have, it's been a while. There's no real significance to a 9x9, right? Totally not inspired by Direwolf20. But on a moon base, it makes a little bit of sense. We'll have a place to hunker down, get some oxygen, and kind of figure out where we're going. So we do need to get to the tier 2 rocket, which will allow for us to go to another planet. But I think there's some stuff we want to get done on the moon, such as finding that dungeon and then going from there. If we find the dungeon, that would be fantastic. I'm probably gonna search for that off camera. Apparently, there's also underground villages and stuff. Not 100% sure about that, but you know. Oh, why are we not? There we go. At Ad Astra. Trying to find the cobblestone stuff here. So we're just going to build this up real quick. You could be using a building gadget. I really could be, but we're not doing that right now. And we're just going to place a torch here, oop, nope, right there, and a torch here. And I guess we'll place one on each side of this door. By the way, these doors are pretty cool. They are the steel sliding doors. You just right-click them to open them. And we're just going to have that work. So if I actually grab a player plate... Can I open them? Like open this? Ooh, what did I just toss? I think that was a blocks. Yeah, this thing right here. I just tossed that in there. Okay, and then we just put one outside. So we got our airlock. So we can just enter. Wait for this to close. Open this. Go inside. And then we can actually get what is called an oxygen disperser, I believe. Yeah, distributor. Close enough. So we actually need 2 dash plates. We're just going to use a flux point for this, by the way. I'm not going to go into Ad Astra's whole energy system. There is like solar panels and stuff you can get, which, I mean, if you want to, go for it. It's pretty cool. But since we have the ability to have the flux point, I'm just not going to worry about it too much here. So let's grab rods. Engine fan 1, 2, 3. We'll need an oxygen loader, which requires this. So we're actually going to need 2 more oxygen tanks here. And oxygen loader. Oxygen energy fan here one more time. Okay, so we'll grab our flux point from the bag. And also our sink. So we'll put this here, crescent wrench this, flux point there, power, no limit. And we should be producing oxygen. So you can see right now that we have a green oxygen bar. So if I take, actually hold on. So if you click show here, it should show a whole bunch of bubbles, meaning that this is sealed. So if I open this and then walk out, so it's not green anymore. Green. I actually think this is considered a full block. I'm not 100% sure, but we actually can just pop our helmet off. And we can hide this. There we go. We can breathe. We have the moon. But with this, we're actually going to wrap up this episode. I am going to hunt around on the moon for the dungeon. I don't 100% have any clue about what this dungeon looks like, where this dungeon might be, or anything. So, I'm going to look. If I find it, I'll be back next episode showing you guys it because I think it'll be a fantastic find. But stay awesome. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.